right, Bachelor Nation, we are back here this morning with The Bachelor the morning after. We got Rachel in the house and Brian. And we're going to be talking about last night's episode. Let's dive into something I didn't talk about on Access today, and I don't think you guys did either. Elyse's meltdown.
I'm leaving. Disgusted with myself and heartbroken.
What went on? I'm so confused.
I just don't understand, like, people need to come on this show and know, hey, listen, he's going to have connections with other people. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you're not mentally ready for that, just don't even go on the show.
She made it seem like she had never seen the show before because she was she truly expecting another date card 2 weeks after she had her one-on-one?
It made no sense. Like, I didn't watch the show like that before, and I still knew that that's not how the game was played. But the first thing that came to mind, because she was my favorite.
Me too. She's one of my favorites. She carried herself beautifully, then crashed and burned last night.
Crashed and burned hard. I was like, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
I know.
I was so upset with her, and it didn't make sense. It would have been one thing if she was like, this is why I'm leaving, this is my explanation, I've come to this decision. But instead, she gets in her testimonial and she's like, I don't know why I did it. That was the dumbest thing, I'm gonna regret it.
Instant regret.
And I'm like, okay, now we're seeing the real you. Something's off here.
Something was going on. Does she self-sabotage relationships? Because she literally said, I'm looking for something to be wrong. I don't want it to be perfect. Tell me that we're better off as friends. And then she left it for
something was off.
Nothing being wrong. I feel like it might be a pattern for her.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Like, I was like, we're seeing the real her, the true colors.
We'll find out on Paradise.
Well, won't that be interesting if she does try or wants to be on Paradise now? The only excuse she'll have is that in Paradise, she's going to be able to hang out 24/7 with the person that she's into. But it's also, in my opinion, harder to deal with because somebody can come in and swoop that person away.
Yeah.
Which is different than, like, all having the same starting point and then seeing where you land.
Yeah.
But, like, for someone to be able to come in and steal your man is a little different.
Yeah. No, I completely...
Might
she's
make
going to
for
struggle.
Great TV, though.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
We want to see her in Paradise.
Yeah, and I just have one more thing to say. What was odd is that it started out as I like him so much. I like him, I want more time. And then going from wanting more time to literally apparently wanting zero time.
Yeah. I heard somebody say this. I think she wanted him to fight for her, like run after her. I think she's one of those type of girls. And it's like, honey, he has 10 more girls left here. Like, he's good.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
I think
he closed
people like
the door
that struggle, though. The ones that expect, they want all the attention. Those people always struggle on the show.
Who did that happen with last week? And that was Courtney last week. And Courtney wanted him to make moves on her, didn't want to go up to him at the cocktail party, wanted him to go to her.
Who's Courtney?
Courtney was the one who had the showdown with Demi.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, her.
Yeah.
I was so mad at her.
I know, right? She just wanted him to come. Just like on Becca's season, how Chris Radone wanted Becca to come after him.
Yeah.
It
Is
doesn't
that how
work.
this works?
It isn't. It's not real life, guys. You can't play hard to
You
get.
just have a great date, like one-on-one date or whatnot, and then all of a sudden when he starts exploring elsewhere, I guess it's like a shock to the system, but you just got to be able to handle that.
Yeah. Demi's out here. I've just, side note, I forgot about Courtney. And that's so sad. I forgot about Courtney because Demi's just out here owning people. Owning people. Just taking them down one by one.
She is on the side of Onyeka, it seems to be. It seems like Onyeka is trying to lean on Demi if she needs support because we see Tayshia, she is Team Nicole, and then Demi is Team Onyeka. And I'm like, I'm going to side with Tanisha because she seems like she has a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah.
So I'm going to believe if she's saying Nicole didn't do anything wrong, she didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, but he had an interesting point about that, about her not saying something. Tayshia.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she said it to, she told her that
she was in the
that wasn't part of
conversation.
the conversation, right? That wasn't the way the conversation went down.
Yeah. Weren't you
like,
shocked
why didn't she
that...
say something to Colton?
Right.
That's what I know.
And maybe she did and we didn't see it, but still, it's like, why didn't you say, actually, Colton, I was there for that conversation,
right.
and that was never said. I was a little disappointed with that.
Huh. Maybe she did, maybe it wasn't
And
shown.
maybe
You're right.
it wasn't
Are
shown.
Nicole and Onyeka headed for the 2-on-1 or what?
Oh,
There are a
now
lot of
there we
people.
go.
I feel like there's been so many potential 2-on-1s during the season. First it was the pageant girls.
Yeah.
Now then it was
Yeah.
Courtney and Demi, and
Yeah.
now it's these two. Like,
It
who's
may
it gonna
have
be?
to be these two because
Yeah.
we see Colton leave the scene saying, I can't with this right now. So maybe he can't with it and he puts them on a 2-on-1 for more time to think about it.
Yeah, right.
I think he sends them both home.
Yeah,
I think
both
to
home.
be continued, he's going to come back and he's like, I can't deal with either
Yeah.
one of
I
you.
can't continue
Yeah.
with either one. Yeah, exactly.
Another mystery in this episode was Kirpa and her Band-Aid. I found out in our break between Access Live and the morning
You have the
after what was on. It was a deleted scene. It's up on the Bachelor's YouTube right now.
Okay.
And yeah, what happened was she was trying to take a picture, maybe on a producer's phone, because she's not going to have her own phone.
Exactly.
And she was in the ocean on a rock, like in a rocky area, and she slipped on a rock. And then
Yikes.
Oh
and-
my gosh.
Yeah, so she sprained her arm. She also had like a little bit of a cast on, and then she had the thing.
Did they
5
catch the
stitches.
slip on camera?
No, 5 stitches. It was
Wow.
probably one of the dark days.
There's so many things wrong with this. She had a phone. She was in the water with the phone. She was on a rock with the phone. Like,
It wasn't caught on
are you
camera.
trying to take yourself out? Like, what's that?
All right, what else do we have to talk about? So Heather's first kiss. Heather's first kiss, I thought was
Fireworks,
adorable.
yeah.
I was into the fireworks. She did a great job. Colton was so perfect at commanding and controlling, leading the kiss. The hands on the face, good move. I was proud of the whole situation. What do you guys think?
You see my face?
You're satisfied? You satisfied? Or you think it's all BS?
I thought it was gonna happen a lot sooner because he had a little one-on-one time with her for several
At the
occasions,
dock.
and then on the dock,
Yeah.
and then. But I think it was all the perfect scene with the fireworks. I mean, it was obvious it was gonna go down then.
I'm just not about you having you've never been kissed before. You're a virgin or whatever it is on The Bachelor, and you want to do it for the first time on camera. Like I just am not about that. Like it's just such a special moment, whether it's true or it's not. It's such a special moment that I would just want to reserve it for myself. I think she's been kissed before.
Really?
Why
do you think that?
I just think she's been kissed before. I mean, and are we talking a
8
peck
months?
here?
You dated a guy for 8 months? Is that true?
No, that's why I like what Scott said. You weren't dating, you were friends.
Oh,
But there's
Friend
no
zone.
way.
Friend zone. Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
No.
I'm just too skeptical. It doesn't make sense. And just, I thought the kiss was terrible.
Really?
I think Colton's a really bad kisser.
You're not the first one to
He
say
looks
this.
repulsed by every single time, like except when he was with Cassie. That's
yeah.
the only time that
Yeah.
I felt it. He's just not into it. Like he doesn't put his emotion into it. His head's not into it. Come on, babe, you know how to get in there.
But Wells brought up a couple weeks ago that he doesn't use a lot of his body, no hands, no arms. It's just a lot of
Yeah.
face to face.
Yeah.
And that's not okay.
It's not the most romantic way of going
You
about
gotta
it.
multifaceted. You
But
gotta
that's
work
why I
with it.
liked, maybe that's why I was like, ooh, that's a good one, because he did put his hands to her face.
correct. She
I
knew
liked
that.
the fact that it was her first kiss on the show just because she got her first kiss with The Bachelor, with fireworks in Thailand. You guys.
While you're sharing him with multiple women,
now-
it's not special.
Okay, you got me there.
It's
You
not like
totally
it's a
got me
fantasy
there.
suite thing where you're down to a certain number. You know,
Yeah.
like it's a kiss. He's kissing everybody. Like
Yeah.
you're one of many. Is that how
Okay.
you really want it?
Okay.
And kissing Colton's like kissing a wall, right? It's like face to face. There's nothing coming back on the other side. It's a wall.
But then how was your first kisses in real life? Were they magical? Mine certainly wasn't. So that seems a lot more magical than my first kiss.
Do you remember our first kiss?
Your first kiss was on night one.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
went
mean your-
in.
I don't
It was
mean
all
your
over
first
Twitter.
kiss together. I mean like your first kiss as like a kid.
Oh, it was better than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, good for you.
Yeah.
Was a kid? I mean,
You know,
a lot
teenager,
younger.
you know
Yeah, a
what I
lot
mean?
younger than her.
I can
but
imagine you just went all in too.
Maybe, probably.
You don't remember?
You don't remember your first kiss? We've never had this
first
conversation
kiss?
Oh my
before.
god, I love
I
these
gotta think
conversations.
back.
Mine was on a roller coaster.
Oh, that. Yeah, that is better. That's so cool.
Roller coaster that went in the dark. I can't think of what it was.
Wait, as it was going?
Yeah. I'll never forget. I thought it was like the sweetest thing. Yeah.
That's so cute.
It was perfect.
Roller coasters and romance remind me of Fear, and that's like a whole other bucket list item. It's a
movie.
little more
Great movie.
rated R, but you know.
Yeah, it wasn't a fair moment.
No, but that sounds very sweet. I like that. All right, so speaking of chemistry, let's get into the Cassie thing, because you think that was like the only person that he looks like he wants to be kissing.
Yep.
I just want you to know I'm crazy about you.
He told me that he was crazy about me.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, that's all they showed. Now, we are no strangers to that. When you didn't see Cassie and Colton talk that much.
No,
you
we
didn't see
haven't.
us talk that much either,
Yeah.
but we had a lot of
Yeah.
conversation.
I think it's all about the body language.
But I
mean, he just-
imagine, I'm sorry,
No,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I imagine because he doesn't seem to be into anyone else and he seems to be into her, then they really wanted to highlight that. I mean, the music changed. I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah.
like bon chicka bon bon.
Yeah, I know.
It was like doom doom.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
sexy.
The second time Colton had a girl in bed with him this season, how much do you think they're really trying to like say,
Yeah.
let's just move to the
Is
bedroom?
foreshadowing a little bit, a little.
It's just
little
they're laying it
preview.
on thick.
They're saying that they felt like they'd known each other for a long time. I feel like that's what everybody
Well,
always
weren't they
says.
brother and sister in another life?
That's true.
Good
Yeah.
job.
I like, you know what line I can't stand? That we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
I get that.
I
Like,
get that.
I love that. Like, I
Yeah.
felt that about him. The line I hate is, you remind me of home.
Oh, really?
Every time I hear that, I'm like, what does that mean?
I like
I need
you
you to-
feel like home. I feel like you feel like home.
But you remind me of home. That's what he said that twice to the same girl. You remind me of home. Can you elaborate, please, what that means? Becca used to say that all the
It
time.
means
But she
comfortable.
She
explained
described
it.
it,
But
yeah,
Becca
but-
explained what that meant.
What'd she say?
She said because I think Garrett was like her dad, and,
yeah,
and
that's
they
right.
like the same things
Yeah.
when it comes to the hobbies.
Yeah.
Colton's like, you remind me of home.
I think that
And it-
is
period.
comfortable, but I get what your quality.
He's just heard somebody else say it, and he just repeated it.
With Cassie, what I thought was interesting is that over the past couple weeks, we haven't really seen much of them. All the other girls in the house, though, have been considering her a front runner. So,
Can I ask you this
Editing.
question? When you were on the show, when you were on The Bachelor, did you feel like it was very obvious who The Bachelor at the time was into? Like,
Yes.
men don't do a good job of hiding their feelings.
No,
so I
definitely
imagine
not.
that that's what the girls see, right?
Yeah.
Like, they see that he's probably looking at her, staring at her. Because when I was on Nick's season,
Yeah.
we could always tell he was trying to get with Vanessa or be
Yeah.
close to her whenever he could.
right, absolutely. You totally know. The girls in the house know more than anybody is going to be able to tell from TV.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
in the house we always used to rank like week to week.
Oh, yeah.
Top
Oh,
four,
yeah.
top
I
four,
had like
top
a
four.
burn list. I
We
was
did.
like, this one gets a double star because I know she's staying around
A
for a week.
double star.
This one gets a star because I know she's staying around this week.
But we were off on some of them. We were like, oh yeah, he's definitely top four.
See?
Next week eliminated.
Y'all don't know.
She didn't like-
we
she-
know.
she
Yeah,
wanted
the
to-
girls
she-
know.
intuition.
She wanted to get rid of that dude that we thought was top four on that date.
Yeah, I did.
Like
That's so
yeah.
interesting.
We're
So
totally off.
yeah, guys, you guys just don't know.
We just don't know.
That's funny. Is there anything else you guys think that we missed that we haven't talked about yet?
On that episode, I will say this, it has been my favorite episode.
too.
I've been the most entertained
Me too.
by that one.
Me too.
Everything else has just been kind of blah.
Yeah. I love Hannah B. Who's your guys' favorite? Who's your guys' favorite personally and favorite for Colton?
Okay.
I think he's in most into Cassie, and I think Hannah B is Bachelorette material. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
think
you're
Hannah
thinking
G.
I
the
think
other
Kaylin-
Hannah. You're thinking the other Hannah.
You're thinking of Hannah G.
Oh, Hannah G and Hannah
Yeah.
B are on the same. Okay. Yeah.
But
Hannah
you know
G,
what?
then.
That's
Hannah
very
G is
telling.
blonde, right?
The women
they're
are
both
Okay.
blonde,
the
though.
women are all blending into one woman for me. That's how I feel. So it is not surprising that you mix it up. I'm not kidding. There aren't a lot of standouts to me. I really liked Elise. I
me
was
too.
so disappointed
I
when
know.
she left.
Me too.
I like Tayshia.
Tasha.
Yeah.
I like Tasha too.
She seems really nice.
Dark horse, I feel.
Dark horse
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. There's another dark horse. Like, what do we think about Kaylin? I like Kaylin the best for Colton.
Kaylin and Colton seem to make the most sense to me. After last week's episode, I was like, this girl is shooting herself to top 3.
Yes. And when she moved from, I thought her name was Caitlin this entire time,
Yeah.
and now I know it's Kaylin.
Yeah.
That's when I know she was a standout for me. Because
Okay.
I started to get her
You
name
got
right.
the name right. You got the name right. Okay. You guys are getting married in August. Jared and I are getting married in August. It's going to be like a crazy Bachelor Nation
Bachelor month.
marriage summer.
When is the baby due for Jade and Tanner?
Oh,
Are they?
in August!
That's what I had. I didn't know if I could announce that, but I was like, I think it's in
way.
August.
And Paradise will be airing, so this is gonna
Oh,
that's
wow.
gonna be wacky.
Yeah.
Can you give anybody like any exclusive wedding deets? Like how many people are you expecting to have? Is it destination?
It is destination, more than we'd like. We're at 150. We said
150, yeah.
50. I'm starting to look at the wedding dress. We're
Okay.
gonna go to New York. That's where the wedding dress designer is, and I'm bringing his mom
Oh, fun.
and my
I won't
mom
be
Is
there.
it gonna be
together.
a bridal week in the spring?
Maybe.
Go to Bridal Week with me.
Maybe.
Let's do it.
I've never been before.
Me neither.
It's in April, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Fashion
Exclusive.
Bridal. Let's do
We're
it.
going together.
So funny. There's
I
the
won't be there.
exclusive. Wait, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You can find her on ESPN amongst so many other things. And Bryan, where can people find you? What you up to right now?
DrBryanAbasolo.com, the Bryan Abasolo on Instagram. I'm just doing all things health and wellness. Just came out with my ebooks, Abs Remain in the Kitchen, and Dr. Abs Fitness. It's not too late. I know it's February, but you know it's never too late to live a healthy lifestyle. So.
Wedding workout. Wedding
Oh
workout.
yeah,
Totally,
wedding
I know.
boot camp coming up.
So, Abs in the Kitchen and Abs in most.
And Dr. Abs Fitness and Abs Remain in the Kitchen. Yeah.
So amazing. I love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Bachelor the Morning After. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like it, and subscribe. And if you want more Bachelor content, head over to Access Online.